This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hello, everybody. I am Mitch English.
Yes, he is. I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Welcome, everybody.
We love having you here.
Yeah.
We love having all of you here.
Yes, we do. And in fact, we love all of our stations across the nation. Matt Doolittle, good morning.
Good morning, and good morning to 219 beautiful affiliates that we have across the country, including the Armed Forces Network, which is all around the world. And today we are shouting out our friends at KUOC in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Ooh, Tulsa.
The oil capital of America.
Man, Tulsa is such a cool place. It's more hip. So when I lived in Oklahoma City, Tulsa actually was kind of like the more hip town. There's a little bit of competition
It's like
there.
the Austin of Oklahoma.
That's a great way to say it.
Okay.
And Oklahoma City, y'all know I love you. Channel 52 right there in Oklahoma City. We love you. I
OKC.
love you too as well in Tulsa. There are 2 TV shows out right now featuring Tulsa. You got Tulsa King with Stallone, and he left. They were shooting it there. So now all they do is outdoor shots real quick.
Yeah.
But there is a show. It's called The Lowdown. It's really good. It's got Kyle
Ethan
MacLachlan
Hawke.
and Ethan Hawke
Yeah.
in it. It's really good. And it takes place in Tulsa.
I'm going to watch it now.
Tulsa's,
that you said it.
again, and my radio show is on in the afternoons. By the way, you should check it out. It's on the Bull there in Tulsa. All right, that's enough plugging, right?
Yeah.
All right, sometimes I get at the house and I get very, very lonely. You guys don't text me on the weekends. I get worried. And they're saying now, there's some research out there that says loneliness actually poses a mortal risk that's actually on par with those that smoke a pack a day.
I have heard this, especially with seniors, like the
100%.
older generation. Yeah.
It's actually worse than obesity. It's worse than alcoholism and lack of exercise. About half of older adults, as you had mentioned, in primary care actually are saying that they feel lonely. And I could see that. Your kids are grown up and, you're now out of the house and now you're in the sunset of your life is what they say. And loneliness can really take over. Researchers are saying doctors to actually start screening patients for loneliness is actually finding out more about them and prescribe what they call social medicine, which is basically, look, you need to get involved with groups. And that's why sometimes like in retirement villages and places, they have community things because that's how important it is.
They're saying that in a big part of annual physicals or wellness exams, those questions are now part of
Which they should be.
the application to go back and see your doctor again. Are you social? Do you feel lonely? How many times a week do you speak to family and friends? How many times a week do you see family and friends? Like all of those things are listed on every questionnaire before you go and see the doctor now. Those are standard. So I think the doctors are actually looking for signs of potential loneliness. Now, whether or not people answer those questions honestly is another story.
And I also think when they ask those questions, it's based off of how you feel now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if they're in a good mood and they fill it out, they're going to probably
Yes.
fill it out. But it's so dangerous, loneliness is, only because I don't have anybody. I don't even know who to talk to if you do have issues. And it's actually, we are talking about the older generation, but the younger generation, any age can go through loneliness. I think of like teenagers. I see my bonus son sometimes, he's not playing with his friends or he's not going out. But that's actually a good thing because I want him to be bored to learn stuff.
Yes.
But then I also, then the human side of me and dad part of me is like, man, you don't have anybody to play with.
But the problem, I think, a lot of time is this thing, because it creates isolation. Because instead of having human interaction, we're constantly on this having some sort of digital interaction.
And and you say, well, okay, a remedy to that is texting. But at least you would text me back and forth. They have AIs now that could go rogue, and they have here in Orlando. There's that case that we've been talking about, the little boy who killed himself.
That took his own life,
because the AI told him to do it. Anyway, I know that we're kind of going round and round, but if you know somebody right now, maybe there's somebody on your street, maybe there's somebody that you go, just say hi to them and just talk. And if they're an older person, you'll probably learn something from them.
What was very terrifying during COVID is I went to go see my dad, and he lived out in Henderson, Nevada at the time, and I remember things were starting to shut down, right? So I went to him and we were out walking, and one of the neighbors had a dog, and she goes, "This is my only companionship for the time being while everything was locked down."
Wow.
So, that's a good marker of, hey, you got to have somebody and something to look forward to.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you know what? Just say hi. That's your challenge this week. We got more